Hi, hi. Welcome in. Hi, hi, Tux. Howdy, howdy. Welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hang on, I forgot to quickly... Hell yeah! I forgot to quickly do something. Let me just do this, and then we do this, and then hopefully everything's working. Or while I was like going to the bathroom, everything broke. Okay, that's fine too. You're doing all right? Hell yeah! All right, let's see. There we go. I wonder why it did that. I had it all set up, and then I walked away to quickly be like, okay, well, I'll go to the bathroom before I start stream so that I don't have to go midstream. And it's like, yeah, I'm sleepwalking. That's pretty relevant. I went to bed at a reasonable time, actually. Well, by my standards, reasonable. Like, I usually go to bed at a shitty time anyway. But today I went to bed around... I would have fallen asleep before it even hit 6 a.m. And then I woke up and I had pizza because it's Tuesday. And then I fell asleep. And then I woke up and I was like, shit, it's like 6 o'clock. And then I fell asleep. And then I woke up and it was like, oh shit, it's even later. It's like now 6:40. And then it's like, well, I gotta like do the stuff I have to do today. So I'm gonna be late for stream. I don't know why I was so sleepy. I was like crazily sleepy, and then I woke up, like I woke up, and you know when you wake up and you feel fine and then you like stand up and then your body's like, oh, by the way, I forgot to inform you that by the way, you're sick. And it was like, and then it clicked. And I was like, ah. I stood up and I was like, and I was like, ah, I see. That's why I was asleep for so long. It's all beginning to make sense now. But yeah, I was tossing up whether to play Dino Cop, but then I feel like Dino Cop requires just enough brain thought process that maybe not today. And so I was tossing up playing Card Shop Sim or COD Zombies or what's that? Marvel Rivals. Or seeing if I had like another like cozy game that I had like in there, like a Mega Bunk maybe was also in there, and I was like, just do Card Shop Sim. But I can't talk as much as I did last time. I'm not allowed to mention Now You See Me because that was bad. Nearly lost my whole fucking voice for like 2 days just because that movie. Although, to be fair, it might happen again, because I watched another movie, guys. I watched Mirrors. I actually watched it, and then I was like... On one hand, there are some things that are cool. And on the other hand, it feels like it got towards the end, and they were like, shit, we have to, like, figure out what the point is. Do you know what I mean? It really feels like a movie where they were like, yeah, what if we made a movie completely around that idea of, like, when you look at the mirror and the reflection doesn't match? What if we did a whole fucking movie on it? And it's like, yeah, that could be okay. And then they realized that was the rest of the fucking movie at some point, it seems. So that was my feelings towards it. The ending of it was one of those ones where it's like, where did this come from? This is like literally, what's the point then? You know what I mean? Like, is it, you know what it is? The thing is like, is that what it's trying to imply? Or like, is it just bad? Also, I was trying to give VIP I was trying to give VIP and my shit. Hang on, there it is. There it is. God damn it, it's not working for me. Give me a moment. I need to figure out how to do this. I need to go into big brain mode. I don't have a big brain mode. My brain fucking hurts and I couldn't find the Panadol. I reached around all that I could, but I couldn't find it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to remove the IP as an option soon. I'm almost out. I only got 3 more spots. To be fair, again, there's probably some spots that, like, I don't know if they even drop in anymore. Like, there's some that are, like, from 5 years ago, and I don't really, it's that I don't think I've seen them since, like, 5 years ago. But I feel bad taking it. But yeah, there you go. But hi, welcome in again, welcome in Ducky, welcome in Feta. Man, I really wish I found that Panadol. Hang on, I'm gonna go see if I can find like Nurofen or anything to try and substitute. Save me, ibuprofen, save me! Save me! Ibuprofen! Save me! Okay. But yeah, I watched, hang on, I can tell my model's a little bit funky. Hang on, I'm struggling, dude. I'm struggling. There we go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. I don't know what point my model feels like it moves so far down though. Why does it feel so low down now? It feels like some point it moved further down and I don't know when. But what was I saying? Save me, ibuprofen! Bro! Ah, my brain! I was almost gonna cancel stream, but then I joked about canceling stream last night, so then my brain was like, wait. Dude, do you ever realize that like your parents gaslighting you into not being sick sometimes can have lasting repercussions? Cause like, I was sick a lot growing up. And so my parents would always be like, are you actually sick or are you just trying to get out of something? So now I do that to myself, right? Like, it's me, I know how I feel. But yet I'll still sit here and I'll be like, am I sick? Or am I trying to get out of something? And so I was joking last night that I was going to cancel stream because I tried to do the zombies Easter egg. And we got to the end, but we ended up like, you know, not finishing it. And it's like that vibe after you do the zombies Easter egg where it's like, I need to hibernate now. All I did was sit on my ass and play the game for several hours, but like, I need to hibernate. That drained me. I'm drained now. And then it's like, I was making the joke that it's like, that's it, I'm calling off stream tomorrow. And then I wake up sick and it's like, wait, am I sick or am I just avoiding stream? Because I joked yesterday that I was gonna call off stream. So now, am I actually unwell or am I just thinking up of excuses? So that's why I'm here. And not taking the day off, because it's like, I have to gaslight myself. From all the times where it's like, are you actually sick or you just try to get out of something? What is it, sports day? Which, by the way, I feel like if you're... Capture card conspiring against me, capture card conspiring against me. Capture card conspiring against me. Capture card, no! Stop it! Where is... I don't know if it's played this one before. It having lyrics is throwing me off. It's like, no, you're not meant to have lyrics. What the fuck? Why are you speaking to me? You're not meant to speak. Sickness isn't real. That's what I mean. Am I, like I said, am I sick or am I trying to get out of something? That's the big question. Sick or trying to get out of something? Okay, I think it's working again. Let's have a look. There we go. It should be working now. But yeah, it very much does feel like that though. Oh, I forgot to put all the channel point redeems back on if I'm not using the dinosaur thing. Dude, it's crazy. I know I can. That's the worst part, is I keep being like, oh, I know I can auto set up, like markers, for example, so that if somebody types lol, it'll put a marker, because if somebody says lol, I probably did something funny, it could be worth clipping. So I could just go to markers. Every time someone puts an emote that's related to anything that could be interesting, I could just put a marker there automatically. And I keep forgetting that I could do that, and then I keep forgetting to do that, and then I'm all sad all the time because I'm like, what the hell? Why I keep forgetting to do that? And then I keep needing to do the same thing because I know I can set up, if I set up the channel points for everything in, I think a streamer bot, I can set hotkeys to enable and disable the channel points. So I could just be like, oh, here's the one that enables the ones related to these models and disables the ones related to these models. And I know that I can do that, and I just keep fucking forgetting. I just like, what the fuck? Why am you built like this? I don't know. Also, I hate it because I want to have a better store, but unfortunately, I forgot to unmute the game itself. Also, give me one moment. There we go. Because it should basically be, actually, is it near silent? I had it on. Yeah, I had it, again, I was watching Mirrors, which the movie, again, is a weird movie because it's like, I don't hate it. I don't think it's the worst movie ever made. It's not like it's fucking, I don't think it's as annoying as Now You See Me because it's horror, and horror gets a pass for being stinky just because it's horror. Horror is like one of those ones where they do that. Oh cool, none of them came back as dog shit. Fuck yeah, love that for me. Were any of them doubles though? I need to figure out if I need to stock anything. I'm always torn between, do I get more licenses or do I just open more cards, you know? Do I just buy 500 cards to open? I also, again, since I was watching a movie, I just increased it to like a whole box. So I was just buying 64 packs and opening 64 packs of cards while I watched Mirrors, which again, could be why I missed stuff, but it still just feels kind of silly. Like, why does it's like the whole movie boils down to a demon with attachment issues. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like the movie could have been cooler if the demon didn't have attachment issues. Like, the demon having attachment issues kind of ruined it for me, in my opinion. Like, I feel like it should have just been that... Do I not have doubles? I could have sworn there was doubles in the cards I sent out. I could have sworn there was. Oh. Okay, then no doubles. No doubles. Well, that's stinky, isn't it? Maybe I'm sorting it wrong? I could have sworn there was meant to be doubles in there, goddamn. Howdy, howdy, Crin! Hi, welcome in! I might turn this down slightly. Just a little loud. But hi, I hope you're doing well! Dude, why are everybody so stinky? Why you guys stink? Stop farting up the place. Holy shit. Farting, I feel like if I was in charge, I would make farting illegal. Dude, I love a good release, but like, Jesus fuck, that's just too many. Everyone in here is so goddamn fucking stinky all the goddamn time. Like, they gotta cut that shit out. That's not fair that I have to keep running around trying to keep up with their butts. It's not fair on me, because I don't want to do it. Howdy, Discarded Child. Hi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I forgot what I was doing. I literally looked at this is why we're not playing Dino Cult, by the way, because it's like this, but then like there's a timer in the corner between like, oh, sorry, you were meant to go here at 11 and now it's 12 because you spent too long figuring out you were meant to go there at 11. And I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't want that happening today because goddamn, I am barely conscious. Let's be real. I am barely here. But yeah, mirrors confuse me. Like, why does the demon have attachment issues? The demon, like, I feel like most of these movies, it's like they need therapy. And it's like, no, they actually went to therapy. They seem to be trying to be better. You know, it's one of those times where it's like, I think you're trying to be better. But, like, why the demon needs therapy? Out of everybody in the fucking movie, I think the demon needs the most therapy. Because, yeah, he had a drinking problem. And, yeah, he's losing his mind. But his is actually kind of valid. Like, you know, even if there wasn't even a demon and he was just having side effects from his medications, it's like, I feel like it's still one of those ones where I would be like, you know, I wouldn't call you the villain because you're trying to fix a problem you had. You're trying to get better. And I think that is maybe go to the doctor and get a medication that doesn't make you see things in mirrors if that was like, you know, but I think that it's like that but it's like, and then the demon's like, hey, so I can literally only possess one person in the entire planet and I want that one person here. And it's like, what's wrong with any of the other people that came in here? Like, I feel like that would have been a better, like, route almost. Like, I feel like it should have been that the people are there, right? That the people, and then the people are like, hit the warning. So they're not like, it's that whole like, oh, you think the people are malicious, but they're not. Is it cheesy? Yeah, but I feel like, or just give something else. Why does he get teleported into the mirror dimension? Like 90% of the movie, they can't actually pull you in, right? They have no effect on you. They affect things in the mirror, and it reflects into reality, right? So, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, we could have like pulled you into the mirror dimension at any point, and it's like, so why didn't you? Like, that seems like that's kind of OP. Like, you literally had the most OP power move combo, and you just were like, I'm just gonna like do this instead. Also, how does it work? Right? Because if it needs to be a reflection, and it needs to be able to see you, then how, I guess, it's just so many things. It's like, and then what, like, literally, I don't understand the demon's motivations, which is really weird because you'd think that that's the one thing where it's like, okay, the demon's evil, but like, sometimes? Maybe? Question mark? Not sure. Howdy, howdy, Bay Harbor. Howdy, howdy, and welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Oh boy, yeah, I'm feeling like a fucking clown. I probably should just have a nap. I don't know if playing card shop sim is what I really need right now, but I'm gonna say yes, because that feels like a good idea. Or at least that feels like the fun idea, you know? That feels like that's the fun idea. Let's open some cards though. I'm gonna mix between. We're gonna mix it up a little bit. Don't worry, I totally haven't modified it to be able to hold like all the cards in a box at once. I totally haven't done that. I totally I was almost going to do, I'm really stupid too, like it was one of those things where after I sit here and I start doing this, it dawns on me how stupid that would have been. But it was always going to be like, I could do something more like in line with reading creepypastas or watching analog horror, because when I was sick in October, because I was trying to stream every day, it's like, oh well, I have to think up an idea, so I'll stream this so that I could just sit here and take a nap while you guys watch YouTube. It's like the equivalent of when it's raining, so the teacher puts on a movie, so you'll shut the fuck up. I was like, look, I don't want you here. So like, I don't want to be here. So like, here's a movie. Probably don't want you here either. You know what I mean? The teacher probably didn't want us fucking there either. They're like, fuck, man. I was gonna sit in here and go through my phone, but now I have to watch you gremlins because it's a rainy day. Kids took over your lot. That's crazy. That's insane. Oh, so howdy, Zeller, and welcome in. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Healthier than me. Dude, I'm not looking forward to later tonight. Like I am and I'm not. Because again, I'm gonna try to do Easter egg in zombie again. And it's like... it's such a tedious one this time. 37 degrees today, so I decided Costco hot dog and chilled. That sounds like a good day though. I just left my air conditioner on all day and was like, I will pay the consequences of that bill later. That's why I can't really stream. I need that 3 cents in ad revenue from Twitch so that I can pay my fucking electricity after I left my aircon on for almost 24 hours. Because it's so fucking hot. I hate it. It's like opens phone and it's like, yeah, by the way, heat wave warning. Haha, heat wave. And it's like, aha, what if we just did it? Crazy idea. Like, what if we just, I don't know, didn't have a heat wave? Can we like schedule this for some other time? Can we reschedule? Because I just wasted so much on like games I probably shouldn't have bought because I had low self-control. Can we like tone the temperature down a little bit? Like the global, that'd be good. Why does it have to be global warming? Why can't it be global colding? I'd rather it be cold. I feel like in general, like yeah, the cold is just dangerous too. Like I'm not stupid and I'm not like yeah, but I feel like in general it's like, again, it's easier to be like, okay, well, I'll layer up, I'll sit around a fire, I'll stay indoors, I'll drink hot chocolate, and then, but global warming's just like, you can get butt naked, but it doesn't matter. Like, you have to like pray that, like, it does, like, you just have to pray that your body's good when it comes to sweating. That your body's efficient. Oh, it's humid, so like it's sticky and you can't really sweat properly. Go fuck yourself. Lower temperatures will kill every snake and spider in your country. And it wouldn't kill the... I was about to ask what's wrong with my monitor because I noticed it was getting darker and then I'm like, wait, time's progressing. It's like... nighttime. That's why it's getting darker. It's nighttime. It was kind of... my sister messaged me today. I was like, how'd you guys do with the storm? And I'm like, yeah, I was fine. Like, I thought the windows were gonna break at one point, but like, it's fine. Because it's just like big banging on the windows. Which is like ominous. Because again, like 2 stories up basically. Nothing ever hits the windows except for like rain. But like an actual loud thud coming from a window is like spooky vibes. It's just like ice, but it still just sounds like, you know, nature's trying to break in. And then my sister lives like not in a concrete box of an apartment. And she was saying how, yeah, it's kind of crazy. And they was sending me photos and it's like literally like a fist-sized piece of ice. It's just her holding a piece of ice that's like big fucking piece of ice and then sending me a picture of like the roof like outside the patio bit and there's like little holes in it from where the like it just went straight through and there's like dents on the car roof and there's like holes in the little what are they called everywhere? I just call them a gazebo, but like it's like the cloth tents that like you just that like not like a tent like camping tent, like it doesn't have doors or like walls or anything, but it's just like the roof bit of a tent, like it just goes to give shade. She has one of those out in the yard so that the kids have, and then like holes all through it because the ice hit and just went straight through. And I was just sitting there like, thank God we live in a concrete box of an apartment. Cause... And then it's weird, because I open Reddit, which, you know... That, you know, is a mistake, all it is. But it's just weird, because I open Reddit, and it's just like going through Reddit, and it's just like, wait a minute. That's like the normal... Yeah, $2. Take it or leave it. That's like, because it usually tries to be like, oh, what's happening in like your location because you're in Oz, so it tries to default to like, yeah, here's the subreddit, it's popular in Oz. But then I'm just going through like, hey, a minute, this is actually just like normal Reddit, and it's just like a big fucking, it's somebody holding like a big piece of ice. And it's just like, damn, I guess it was a pretty bad storm. It's crazy. Big rip to, she was saying that the neighbors' cars had smashed windscreens and stuff, and it's like, oof. Yeah. That's what insurance is for. That's what you want insurance for, is for ice. Howdy, Johnny! Good day! Welcome in! I actually like snakes and spiders, though. Mainly just because of what they do. Like, spiders are good at getting rid of the other bugs. Snakes are good at getting rid of pests. As long as they're not the venomous ones. Carpet pythons aren't too bad. They just get rid of... They're like important for getting rid of pests. I'm not too scared of snakes and spiders. I like huntsman spiders. Huntsman spiders are the best spiders. They don't leave webs. They don't try and kill you. They just eat the bugs, mind their own business 99% of the time. Yeah, they can grow to the size of a dinner plate, but, like... They kind of give that vibe of, like, the big guy that's, like, harmless. You know what I mean? Like, that character that's just, like, yeah, they're big and they're bulky, but they're, like, you know, their heart's in the right place kind of vibe. They look like they'd kill you, but... They like wouldn't hurt a fly, and that's kind of like what a huntsman is, except it would hurt a fly, and that's why I like them, because they would eat the flies. I hate flies, dude. It's so nasty. I googled it again. I had to double check because it's like a crazy fucking thing. But because we cannot open our windows because we don't have fly screens, and we were meant to get fly screens installed, and they never did. But it means that when we open the windows, bugs get in, and then because of the type of carpet that we have, it's like that office style of carpet, so it's like really short and dense fibers, so it's not like a fluffy carpet, it's like a nasty carpet. They lay eggs in it. So, like, and we don't have much tile or anything, so, like, it's like, oh, if there's, like, anything, like, you know, where they could lay eggs around, like, a kitchen area, there's, like, 2 tiles of space in that fucking kitchen. A big tile, but, like, it's really not that much. Like, if you drop something, there's a risk you'll stain the carpet in the kitchen. And it's like, so because of that, they're like, oh, there's food here, and there's, like, breeding here, so they, like, lay eggs in the area of the carpet around the kitchen. So if we try to let fresh air in, we have to deal with maggots, like, crawling out of the carpet. It's so nasty. And I've tried to see, like, what we can do to stop it. And it's things like, oh, well, you know, just get fly screens. And it's like, cries and renting. I just want... So anyway, that's what the other reason why the air conditioner's on all the time. I can't open the windows to let the air in because the air is filled with bugs, and I can't keep the bugs out because I don't have fly screens, and I can't really put in fly screens because I'm renting. And they don't want you to do that, and it's just like... Oh no, my card was only a 5. At least I can still sell it. A couple of 6s, but she'll be right. She'll be right. God damn it. I hate all of it. And then it's like, I remember I was mentioning to Kirsty the other day, but I don't know why as well. We just attract fucking wasps. Like, And not the friendly kind either. So like, on our balcony, it's just like looking at it and it's just trying to like, it's like that thing of looking over at like an angry looking wasp like banging on the balcony door. And it's like one of those things where Jess is like, yeah, I think it's carrying something. I think it's trying to build a nest again. And it's like, God damn it. We gotta do the whole like break it off and like close the door quickly so that they don't like come out and get angry. You gotta do it sooner rather than later so that they don't build a whole big fucking thing. Cause fucking evil ass wasps can't get rid of it because I don't know why they just like literally can't. Like tried so many times to be like, hey wasp, don't fucking come in here. And the wasp's like, buzz buzz, bitch. It's like, what the fuck? Why? Why would you do this? That's so rude. Oh, no more space. Sag. Oh yeah, no more destiny cards. Go buy more destiny cards to stock. Okay, what else needs more stock? Probably should grab some of those. Some of these? What do you need? You're fine. Maybe grab some of these. I'm always torn between like, should I even bother fucking restocking unless it's empty? But then they walk in and they're like, I can't find it. And it's like, yes, because it's not here, bud. It's because it's sold out. It's crazy when that happens, isn't it? When like things sell out. Foreign concept, apparently. Things not being in stock. They've never heard of it before. Crazy. And then I buy so much stock of some things. And it's just like, these ones I always forget which is which. Okay, so I need that one. Which is this one. But it's just like, how am I meant to upgrade my shit when I'm constantly having to pay for stock? And it's like, I've double checked everything's at a profit. And I understand that I could have, like, if I were to actually just sell the cards in my thing, then I would have like quite a bit of money. But then that means selling the cards in my thing and I don't want to sell them. How do I without selling? I don't know what I just did there. I pressed a bunch of buttons and I have no clue. Dude, I hate this fucking air freshener thing. It doesn't fucking work. Look how long it takes to spray anything. It takes so long. My god. I like try to put it in centralized locations so that it's like, yeah, it'll spray. And then it's like, nah, never mind. This is tempting. Buy 20. Trust me. This is a voice of fate. You want to buy 20 of them right now. You want to buy, woo, you want to buy 20 of them. Woo, that's me at the grocery store. That's why I have no self-control. There's that little voice that's like, treat yourself. And it's like, I haven't even done anything. And it's like, yeah, exactly, treat yourself. You haven't done anything lately. Treat yourself. And that's it. Almost humping for it to work. Yeah, it's got like no fucking radius. I just like, dude, what's the point? Why did I pay for it? It basically doesn't do anything. It's like, and then it's so much like shit. And it's like almost at the point where it's like, I know that they keep complaining that it's too stinky, but it's like, honest to God, at this point, I'm still making money. Also, if I was an actual like employee, like if this was an actual store, by now I would have been like, okay, well, you could just get out. Do I want that? Sure, why not? That one's ungraded. That one, if it comes back as a 10, get the fuck out of my way. Every now and then I'm tempted to fire them, but then at the same time it's like, but then like while I'm outside opening cards, then nobody's getting checked out. At least that way, maybe like in like the whole time of me opening cards for 3 hours, they'll check out one person. And then it's funny because it's like, I take over and it's like, oh, actually, never mind. This ain't that much faster. I am a low level cashier. I'm a low level cashier myself. I'm something of a girl failure myself, you know. Can't judge. Us price was 60. Can I give you 150? Thank you. Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm selling here. Not that one. That one I want to get graded. I need to go open more cards already. I don't have any good cards to sell because I keep keeping them because... Ooh, I kind of want it, but I don't have that much money. And I wouldn't be able to sell it either. So like, oh, I'll buy it and I'll resell it. It's like a... No, I just keep them. If I want one of everything, so I only sell what I have 2 of. And that's why I'm poor. If I just sold cards that weren't duplicates, I only sell duplicates and it's fucking me over. I need to sell things that are not duplicates. Because I have no fucking money all the fucking time. Okay, this one, what's this one? This one is Gold Edition. Is that one? No, that one's EX. God damn it. I know I had a double in here somewhere. I swore I saw it. And was like, oh, yeah, it came back as... Dude, am I just blind? I might just be blind. I swear. I literally remember I opened the box and I was like, yeah, well, I'll sell the poorer quality ones. And now I can't find any fucking duplicates at all. Oh, wait, there's one. Okay, so that one, yeah, Gold Edition, Gold Edition. That one, we're selling that one. We sell this one. Is there any... They look the same. Full art, full art. Okay, so I can sell the 5 one. I wanted to just sort it by like number or some shit. So that I can see my duplicates. Because the graded cards don't duplicate very well. Because... Okay, they're both Gold Edition. And they're both mint. Fuck yeah. Oh, dude! I'm gonna get so much money. Oh, yeah, these are also both Gold Edition. I can sell it. Oh, fuck yeah! Dude, where did this all come from? I swear I had no duplicates, and now I'm seeing duplicates out the ass. What the fuck? Am I just... I feel like I'm hallucinating now. What the hell? Maybe it actually sorted it by duplicates for once, because usually it doesn't put them together. When I say duplicates, that's why I was trying out the other types, but like maybe that's the better way to do it. I don't know how this game works. I just open cards, dude, because I'm too poor to open actual cards because I got fucking priced out, so I can't open my little treats anymore. I could open my cardboard treats. What the fuck did I need? I keep having it blue box. This is the 3rd time I'm going in here just to be like, yeah, I need the blue box ones. The fucking... My ability... Dude, I didn't even... Dude, I am... I'm beginning to feel like a burning memory is becoming my theme song. I'm just trying to run my store. You need another one of these. I also need to buy more stock of that, but why stock costs money? It stink. I don't want to pay for stock. Just give. Thank you, Dobracy, for gifting the Zob. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And howdy, and welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hi. Dude, I'm gonna need a butter menthol. Every word feels like it's trying to like be like, no, don't say me. Throat, ow. And it's like, nah, I'm gonna scream, dude. I'm gonna scream. Karaoke time is what it sounds like. My throat hurts and I could barely talk. It sounds like karaoke time. That sounds like, let's see how bad we can fuck you. Fuck, it's the wrong one. Okay, that's not the one we need. We needed the other one. We needed this one. It's gonna it takes at least 5 times to go through the menu before you can buy stock. You know, you can't just be like, oh, I'm out of, you know, item A, and then go buy item A. You need to be, I'm out of, wait, what was I out of? I was out of something. Shit, what was I out of? Oh, that's right, item A. Puts item B in cart. Was this what I was out of? No, that's not what I was out of. You need to do that 500 times before you can... This is what I needed. Is there anything else that I can just buy a license for so that I can sell it? I could buy a license for this poster. Oh, that's a poster. That's a playmat. Same thing. Poster, playmat. It's all the same. It's all the same. Where the fuck am I putting this? Right here. Also, does anybody else read Dilsaros as Dilfsaros, or is that just me? Like, people read Dilsaros as Dilfsaros, right? Please tell me that's not just a me issue, that that's an everyone issue. I need that to be an everyone issue. I don't want to be the only one out here being like, oh yeah, Dilfsaros. I need people to know what I'm talking about. I want to make my shop bigger, but then that make rent bigger, but then shop running out of room. Shop no have room. Me keep put table, cause table keep fill up, so put more table, so now no room. I don't even know if this was fucking worth it. I feel like most of the day it's full. See? More people. Full table. Table worth? Question mark? Maybe. They're using Dilfsaros. But, so, table maybe? Maybe table. More room? Question. Do you ever just feel like a computer that's begun to learn English for the first time? Like, I feel like sometimes I'm ChatGPT. I feel like sometimes I'm more I feel like I'm more... I feel like ChatGPT actually has more neurons firing than me. Sometimes. I don't think that's a good thing. It's just one of those things where it's like... I think it's a thing. Ah, save me, Buttermento. Save me. I don't have, like, Codral. Oh, the paper's stuck to it. I'm eating it. Fuck it. It can't kill me. At this point, it can't kill me. What's it gonna do? Kill me? Can't do that. That's way too low. Fuck out of here. You accept the first offer, or I call you a bitch to your face. That's the only 2 options you have. Accept my offer or die. $5.50. $7.20. Dude, I hate the checkout layout. Why is 1 coin here? I know why, but like, could you not have just figured out a way to make all the coins in the same spot? Like, I feel like it would have been... I would have liked that better. You know? I feel like it fucks me up that 1 coin is, like, not with the other coins. And so then my brain is like, where coin? No coin. I don't know coin. Coin no exist. I feel like there should be a mod. And I was almost tempted to see if there was. But then that felt like cheating. That one actually felt like cheating. Like, oh, the mods I have now, they feel like quality of life. Like, again, auto-updating price tickets, yeah, like, that's cheating, but at the same time, it's not mega cheating, you know? I want to sell something cute. What else do we have in here? Do I have enough for the next booster pack yet? Not yet. No big shop. Wait till new card open. Need open more card. Need feed addiction. I'm gonna just open these, and then I'll restock it. I'll restock it later. It'll be fine. Do you ever just immediately regret your decision to open things because you're like, there was not a single card in that over $1? I know I can make bulk packs and make like some money back off of them, but it's still just like, Why no single card over $1? Why rude? Why bully me? Why bully me like that? We could have been friends, but you decided to be like hostile. That's so rude. Yay, a card I can— oh, it's new, I can't sell it. Fuck. I was like, yay, I could sell that. Can't sell it, it's new. Yay, I can sell those ones! I need to put more cards on the greeting before I make it go to the next day. I can't forget that. And what the hell? You'd think that this would dissuade me from buying actual Pokemon packs, but like I've still got it. I've still got that itch. I've still got the gambler's itch, you know? I'm still sitting here like I could just buy a pack of Pokemon cards. I could just go to the store and I could— well, I can't actually, to be fair. Like most of the times I've walked in there, I'd be like, maybe I'd get a pack, and then it's like, I was sold out on literally fucking everything related to Pokemon. Sorry. You wanted literally just like a basic like $8 pack. I think they're up to price-wise now. You just wanted to pay like $8 for like one pack of cards. Sorry, mate, can't do it. No, why the fuck would I do that? That's so stupid. I'm not doing that trade. Get out of here, silly. Get out of here. And then I need to send one for grading. I need to put it to price so that I can put the ones, these ones. If it's over 100, then and it's a duplicate, then I'll get it graded. Nah, we're already out. No. No. Do I have ghost cards? I have 3 of these fucking cards? What the hell? Why the fuck do I have so many? Why am I just sitting on that? That's so much money! Would that not be— they're like 700 each! I could have had 1,400 just there! Fuck it, I'm spending the extra to get it here in 7 since I need the money. These ones I could wait because these ones don't have cards that I'm gonna sell in it, so they could just wait. I don't mind waiting. Okay, what other cards do I have that can be graded? Do I have any Destiny cards that are worth anything? Yes. Dude, where do I feel like I opened this up and I'm just like, what? I had these? What the fuck? Are there any in here that are still like worth money? That'll do. And these ones won't be sold, so 180 feels fair. I feel like I should just send, at the point that I'm at, I should just send anything over 100 to be graded immediately, like when I can. So that I can like get to like check doubles every now and then, because I never know. Dude. Man, he's a patient, was sitting there waiting, be like, what is in here that he needs so bad that he's like, I need to stand outside the door, wait for you guys to open, and then you didn't open without 3 seconds, so that I had to threaten to leave, and then you opened so that I turned my ass back around so I could come back. What am I selling that's like crack? Dude, there is— what do they put in the M&M cookies at Kohl's? What the hell do they put in those fucking M&M cookies? I swear, I am relatively good at showing self-restraint. Relatively. When it comes to like sweet foods like that, right? Like I'll have like one every now and then, right? Like I'll have like a thing every other day. But M&M cookies, I would go through— if I have to fight myself. I have to fight hard. I have to fight the fucking demons to not sit down and eat an entire pack of fucking like 12 cookies. Because I don't know what is in there, but it has to be laced with drugs or something. My self-control goes out the fucking window for those cookies. I don't understand it. Everything else is like, yeah, I'll have one, and then that one, I finish it, and I'm like, I could go for another. I could go. No, but it's like, it makes me sad almost, because it's like I eat it, and it's like, okay, well, that was my little treat. I should, and then it's like later on in the day, it's like, well, I mean, I could. I mean, if I don't eat it, it'll go stale. So like, actually, I better. And then I'm like 3 cookies deep. What is the money you're using? What money? I don't know. Wait, I'm so confused now. Now we are confused. Like in the till? That's just money. That's just what money looks like. This is just money. If we mean, do we mean that? I'm confused. And yeah, that's just money. That's just Oz. That's just what Ozbox looks like. That's just what dollary dues look like. I like it. I don't understand. I like look at like US money, and I know it's like, oh, it technically is, and it's like, yeah, no, bitch, that's not easy to tell apart. If I look at a cash register, or if I have a handful of money, I could vaguely tell. Or like, I can't even, it's not even vague, right? I can tell exactly what the value of the note is based on color alone, right? And then it's like, oh, it's green, or it's green, or it's green. And I was like, what the fuck? But it's like, yeah, that's just what Aussie money looks like. It's an AUD. You can set the currency in here and what it uses. It uses AUD. Hello there. No, thank you. But yeah, I don't understand. I guess there's probably lots of others that are similar, but it's like, I don't understand. It's like, why is it all the same? Like, I know, again, I know it's not, but it's like, from a glance, as a silly person, right? It's just like, it's all the same. It's just green. It's vaguely different colors of green with different pictures on it. But if I'm like standing at a distance, like here, and I see like red over there, I know that that is either, maybe it's pinky, 5 or 20. I know it's not a $10 note. I know it's not a $100 note. I know it's not a $50 note. It's either a 5 or a 20 because depending on the sunlight, maybe it's pinky, not red. But even then, if it's really red, I know that's a $20 note all the way over there. But then it's like, oh wait, what shade of green is that? Also, it's like paper, so it's disintegrated. And it doesn't have, like, if I remember correctly, don't think does US money have the bump on it so that you could tell as well? Because I know that that's one of those things where it has like a little bump on it so that if you like have vision problems, you can feel what the value of the note is on the little bump. And it's like, what did I need? I wanted to buy another stock. What did I want? Oh, that's right. I'm saving up to get the new card packs. I need to open new card packs. I need to open old card packs. I have no fucking cards to sell. I'm running out of cards again. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't dissolve like normal paper does. I know it's not like normal paper, but it's still just like, I guess ours is very plasticky. You get there's very little risk when it comes to like, oh no, it got wet. Like, it's still obviously like you don't want to get any money wet just for any reason, just because it's not advised in general, because like, why risk something if you don't have to? Same with your phone. It's like, technically it's water resistant, but why would you? But it's like, I don't know. I like it because it's like Monopoly money. I could easily tell what the value is from the color of it. Easy to recognize. It looks like, I will admit, it does look like toy money. Like, I'm not even going to be like, no, it's just better. Like, no, it looks like toy money. It looks fake. It doesn't look real. That shit does not look like real fucking money. But it's like, Yeah, because it's like cloth, but it's like ours is like really plastic. I don't know what ours actually is, but it's like it's plasticky to touch. Ooh! Ooh! Ah! And they're all new, so I can't sell any of them. Never mind. I gotta go. It doesn't matter. Other people open card shops for profit. I open card shops to open cards at the bulk prices. Now I need to restock shit. I can never tell what the best route is, you know? I probably should buy more pink cards as well. Oh, my stock bad. Spend money makes cry. Me no want spend money. Me want open pack for free. Get the fuck out of my face, dude. What the hell? What the hell? Ah, shit, I bought the wrong fucking cards. God damn it. Also, I don't know what it is, but I know this is an odd thing to say, but I also feel like our money looks more edible. Just from a perspective of like, you know, somebody who used to chew on things as, you know, we were all once shitting in diapers, and I mean some probably still are, but that's we're not getting into that today. But I feel like from like that perspective that I still have, it's just like of that like that looks like forbidden yummies. I feel like the colorful money looks like it would be more fun to like just put in your mouth. That's all. That was all I was saying. Kind of like it gives like the monetary equivalent of goldfish pebbles. Like aquarium gravel. Like rainbow gravel. That are still boxes on the sidewalk? Yeah, because I would beat their ass. I wish that this had the ability to punch people the same way that Water Park Sim does. I wish I could play Water Park Sim, dude. I have to wait for them to add updates. I ran out of things to do, man. It's like sucks because it's like, god damn. There's all my fucking shit. That's all. That's my like go-to. I wanna like. I just wanna be brain dead and like play a game on the screen while I chat. That was my go-to. But the ball bad to hit them with your stuff back. Yeah, but look, I think I have Supermarket Sim, but I couldn't get into it as much as this one simply because this one has gambling. And that's what appeals to me. That's what brings me to the party, is I need gambling. If I don't have gambling, then like what's the point? I like how I'd gamble eggs. That's just not as fun. Man, this was not very god pack. Sad. I know that that's literally like real life because I was complaining about it, but it's like, how dare they buy so much of something, so then I go out of my way to buy so much of it, and then they buy like none of it from then on, and it's like, what the fuck? Like an example would be, they like would keep buying the piggies, right? The little pig things. They'd buy like 500 of them. So I was like, okay, well the next time I order stock, I'll order 2 boxes so that I don't have to, because there's a delivery fee. So obviously the more you order in one order, the like less you pay delivery fee wise. And so it's like, oh well, I'll make sure I order so many so that they like ooh, I'll trade, that one's worth more. So that they and then they're like, I'm never buying this again, and then I'm just stuck with boxes, and that's why now I just don't do that anymore. I'm just like, fuck it. I'll just like let it be. This music is way too upbeat for my vibe right now. This music's being like, yeah, let's go, and I'm like, to bed. To bed. Yeah, let's go to bed. Woo. Do they have... Where is it? They usually have... They had like big playlists of like all the Pokemon ones. They usually had like, they had like Pokemon. Or it's like the Pokemon sleep stuff. Or it's like Pokemon Sleep and Chill remixes. Where are they? Where's all the like sleepy time Pokemon? Time to sleep Pokemon remixes. Where are they? Being bullied. Give me sleepy Pokemon. Give me sleepy. There it is. Give me sleepy Pokemon. Okay, that should do it. It should only repeat in this playlist. It should be there so I can sleep to it. Howdy, howdy, baby, it should be. Hi, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hi, hi. Yes, that's 6650. Dude, it's so hard to read. It's so difficult sometimes. I know it's just because I myself have, again, bad vision, but like, god damn, you couldn't make it just a little bit crisper? You couldn't crisp up the text just a little bit for me? You couldn't make it just a little bit? There probably is in the accessibility options, like a fucking text size. But like, I don't know, man. I feel like I hate it. I feel like I can't do that. Like, I know damn well that my life would be easier, especially using my computer, if I just gave in and I was like, okay, well, I will be that person and I will turn the size of my text up from like 100% or 80% or whatever it's at now. And I just turn it to be like, you know, 120% sized text and icons. I know my life would be easier, but it's like, that feels like admitting defeat. That feels like admitting that I can't see anything. I don't want to admit defeat. I'm built different. I'm built better than that. Like, what the hell? And see, this is what I mean. This is an example, because it's like, I'm basically half out of white dice, right? If I buy more white dice, then they will never touch the white dice ever again. Same as I have been running out of red dice frequently, right? It gets down to that point where there's only one left a lot. So I could buy more red dice, but then the moment I buy more red dice, they're just gonna stop buying red dice entirely. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? How do you know that I've bought the stock and that now that they know to like not order it anymore? Like, what the fuck? They're bully. They bully me. These fucking people bully me. Built worse too. It's not. I just need to upgrade my glasses. My glasses are the wrong script. They're like a couple of steps behind, so everything's slightly blurry. I just need to like buy the glasses because I bought glasses technically, but they were like a cheaper one, and they made my eyes hurt. And I was like, look, I could either feel like my eyeballs are bleeding, from strain, They're not bleeding, but like, you know that feeling when you're like looking at something and you look really hard and they just feel so fucking achy? I can feel like that all the fucking time, probably because like, you know, the glasses are just improperly set. I also probably could have just gone and like, were these the expensive ones I didn't want to put on there? No. I probably sold them. There was like a really expensive card that I was like, I want to send to get graded. Probably sold it now. Whoopsies! Oh well. But it's like, yeah, so my eyes are like not great. But it's like, again, if I turn up the magnification, that's defeat. That's admitting weakness. I can't do that. I can't admit weakness. That just does not sound like a fun time to me. I don't want to admit weakness. I need more booster packs. I want another shelf so that I can like... Oh, there's stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I decided that's what I mean. That's what I'm doing. I'm just not suffering in silence. Like, I'm suffering, but I refuse to do it silently, you know? Dude, I could have so much money if I just tried to sell the cards that are worth a lot of money, but that I won't because then I only have one of them and I don't want... I want to collect all of them. I want one of each in my, like, little thingy. But, like, I want to sell duplicates. And then it's like, oh, well, if you want to sell duplicates, then you have to get a good card multiple times. And it's like, well, I want to get a good card multiple times. It's a blessing I got a good card one time. Stop stinking like ass! Learn to wipe, god damn it! Fuck, dude. Learn to wipe your ass. Jesus fuck. That's getting frustrating. I wanna buy the new... I wanna buy the license for the... Because the thing that sucks though is that the license is expensive, but then the actual like, what it is not. So it's like, I'll buy this, but the packs won't cost 9,000. It's just the ability to get them costs 9,000, but then I don't even get one. I feel like when you buy the license, you should get one. You should get one as like in good faith, you know what I mean? Because at the moment, it's just basically like, oh, you paid $9,000 to be able to buy it. That's cool and all, but like, you know, the shopkeep carrier and driver shoes make people stop stinking. That's what I'd just say. That in reality, I would actually just fucking be like, no. Anybody who comes in and is just that stinky, I would just say, get out. I wouldn't even entertain the offer of them being in my store. I would just say, get the fuck out. You're not going. If you cannot have the decency to bathe so that you don't smell like liquid ass, I don't have to let you in my store. That is just like, I am a stinky and I am lazy. I showered before I started stream today. I bathed. Why can't they? I feel like that's the bare fucking minimum. I managed to do it. Well, fuck it. Oh, cool. He already did all the work for me. I have realized that I don't know how the math works exactly, but if I take over sometimes and just get people out, people come in. I think it has like a limit of how many people can stand in the line. And so if you just have like all the people standing there waiting to buy something, it means more people aren't coming into your store to buy stuff. And so the faster you can check them out, the like more people can come through, which makes sense, I guess. But like, when you sell colors, no shirt, no shoes, no shirt. That's what I would do though. Like actuality, that's what I would do. I would be like, that's it. No, if I can smell you, you're not coming in. Right? I would just, I pressed the wrong buttons, hang on. I don't want to give people money. I wish I could have a ban sign. I wish I could be like, this asshole is not allowed in this fucking store. Because I was right there. I was about to be like, okay, what do you want? And he's just like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. And it's like, I literally just wanted to get through that. I literally like, what do you mean he wouldn't wait for any longer? 90% of the time, people are willing to stand there for like literal fucking like, I shit you not, like almost 30 minutes of actual fucking playtime. Right? Like I will start the day, I'll walk away, I'll realize that there's someone there, I'll be like, oh, I'll go talk, and then I'll like get distracted about something, and then I'll come back, and it'll be like, oh yeah, I'll just, will you accept 20? That's too low. Yeah, but you're asking like a fucking obscene amount. You're asking for more than it's worth. I can only sell it for 31 bucks and you want it at nearly 40 bucks. That's just stupid. You're just stupid. Nerds, I have spelled it. I imagine that it would be enough to give like a sniffing dog, like, you know, the dogs that smell for stuff. I feel like that they would have a seizure. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they would not be able to handle it. They would walk in and you would just hear the sounds of like, you know, as they like try to fucking break off the leash and run out. That's what I imagine it would go like if they're like, okay, well, we need to sniff for drugs at this tournament. The dog grabs the dog. I don't think I can say that. I was gonna make the joke. It was like the dog starts trying to reach for the funny pocket on the cop's waist. The funny pocket, you know, we've all the funny pocket. The dog's like, I don't want to be anymore. Take me out back. Take me out back. Don't do this to me, right? No. Anyway, I would not be, I feel like I would be shocked, but I feel like I can tell that it's not something I would want to, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I would be shocked. Yeah. I'm not old yellering the dog. I'm making jokes that the dog would suddenly gain enough, like, you know, intelligence to be able to old yeller itself at having to bear the fucking scent of a card tournament. That's what I would say. I would say that the dog would be so distraught. It would be like, okay, well, we need to sniff for stuff in the card tournament, and then the dog would be trying to reach for the gun on the officer's bell and be trying to, like, you know, that's the joke I was making. I was making the joke that the dog would try to take itself out. Is that better? No. But, you know. Anyway, I don't. At that point, just let them have the drugs. Have got to be less criminal than the smell. You know what I mean? I feel like you could be carrying almost anything, and it would be less criminal than the smell. Not anything, but almost anything. Anything. That movie was such a fucking... And you know what? I was shocked to learn that that movie wasn't considered a good movie. It's that thing of like, what do you mean one of my favorite childhood movies? Which explains a lot, to be fair. If that's like, haha, that's one of my favorite childhood movies. That's where my sense of humor came from. But like, I feel like learning that that movie wasn't considered a good movie is like, what the fuck? I also love Scooby-Doo, which again, I feel like my childhood sense of I feel like there's a lot that's explained by the fact that my sense of humor was formed by the live action Cat in the Hat, the live action Scooby-Doo, and the live action Grinch movies. I would say were pivotal in part of my development of what I find humorous. And by that I mean fart noises, because that scene cracked me the fuck up as a kid. As an adult, I look back at it and I still fucking laugh, dude, because it's fucking fart jokes. They're never not funny. Like, if you stop laughing at fart jokes, I'm sorry, but like, I don't think I could say what I was going to say because I feel like that would be that I can't just go online and say things that has scared me. But like, dude, you do not know how big of like how often in my life you're fired. That was like key moment in my development, which, like I said, could explain some things. I also 1,300, 1,005. Fuck it. But it was like, also like, I don't know, like, it's one of those things of I didn't fully understand the full context. Oh shit, the light was already on. I didn't understand the full concept, the way the cat looked. Yeah, it looked horrifying, but like, I guess if you go back and you look at it, there is so many things where like they looked horrifying, right? Like, fucking Spy movie, the Spy Kid movie, no, Spy Kid movies, although they count as well. What was the one I was saying? Shark Girl and Lava Boy. That fucking Shark Girl and Lava Boy. I'm cooked. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Holy fuck. Anyway, things look like shit. That's kind of just it. Things look like shit, and you would deal with it. You would deal with it, or you would just go without. That's kind of the vibe. You don't want to look at the demonic hell that is the CG from the early 2000s, but too bad, dude. Too bad. And it's one of those things where it's like, it's not even like CG was like that fucking impossible to master. It was just that, like, why would we do it for kids' movies? You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not, like, why would I spend the effort of making a kids' movie look good when they'll watch anything? And like, they really will, dude. I realized as an adult, you look at stuff and you're like, oh my god, this is atrocious. And then as a kid, you're like, oh yeah, that's right, that's the target audience. Like, you watch a kid, it's just like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm just old. Yeah. But an example of that is Marmaduke. I saw it at first because I watched, who was it? Somebody, a YouTuber made a video on it, right? YouTuber made a video on the horrible fucking kids movie Marmaduke. Not the live action one. Really bad cartoon one. That, I think, almost lagged my computer out. That on my side sounded like it was struggling. But it looks so bad. Like, it's awful. And I went over to my sister's, and it was one of those funny things where it's just like, oh yeah, like, oh my god, it's real? Cause like, it's the YouTuber talking about it, and then it's like, oh my god, I'm seeing it out in the wild. Like, my nephew loved it. My nephew laughed so hard at the fart jokes and everything. And it's like, you know what? That's what it's all about. That it's all about a dog ripping ass so bad that it nearly kills an entire town. That's what it's all about. Does it look terrifying? As an adult, that shit would scare me. That shit's terrifying. It's fucking hideous. Dude. But kids don't care. Kids don't know quality. That's crazy. What movie scared me a lot as a kid? I can't remember. Jumanji scared the fuck out of me. But Jumanji scared the fuck out of me because I have siblings. My sister thought it would be a great foundational moment in my childhood if she was like, I'm gonna give this bitch, I'm gonna make sure she grows up with a sense of humor, right? There is nothing siblings just love making sure that you have like personality, right? They will be like, I'm going to give them baby trauma. So my sister, knowing I was scared of the movie to begin with, I didn't like the lion scene in the attic where they're like, you know, they're up there and it's like doing the woo, what's up here? And there's like the like, and it jump scares you with the piano. I didn't like that to begin with, right? On a normal day, on an average day, on an everyday, that scene made me tense in general. I didn't like it. My sister thought it would be absolutely fantastic if she hid behind the couch and jump scared me at the moment where it hits the piano. She thought it would be a brilliant idea to jump out from behind the couch and scare the ever-living shit out of me. And the fact that I remember that, being the age that I was, and that basically at that time frame, I don't know what fucking age I was. Like, I don't know anything else around that time. I don't know what else happened that day. I don't know anything else. But that is like a singular moment that stands out. As like, oh, I remember my sister jumped out from behind the couch, specifically when the lion hit the keyboard in Jumanji, because it scared the absolute ever shit. Like, I couldn't watch the movie anymore. I was terrified. I was terrified. Anyway, again, yeah. So, that Jumanji was the movie that scared me the most as a kid, probably is up there. That one's probably up there. Yeah. Again, making sure that I didn't grow up to be boring. I forgot to send cards to be graded! No! Okay, I need price. Send that to be graded. Send this to be graded. Send this to be graded with this one. Send this to be graded. And 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 I have no money, so I'm just gonna make it take 12 days, because I got no money. You know when you have, it's rough though with the times where I go to click pay bills and it's like, you don't have enough, and it's like, are you sure, like, you can't find the figurine? It's because I don't fucking sell it, ass. What's the point? Why walk in and just be like, man, you don't sell this? What do you want me to do about it? Pay like a fucking out my ass to be able to stock it? Like, does he not know that just to be able to stock the figurine, it's going to cost me, whatever one he just fucking said, it's going to cost me $5 grand. Like, any of these, it's going to cost me $5 fucking grand just to be able to buy it. To put on the shelf. Like, again, I don't get any default. It's not like, oh, well, since I've bought it, I get a box. Like, no. That's just to be able to buy the box. I bought the license for the Destiny cards. I can't actually buy the cards because I bought the license and now I have no fucking money left. So now I can't buy stock for other things because everything's so expensive, sure. Everything is just like real life, dude. God damn it. It's a little too real. It's a little too real. I don't want it to be that real. It could be a little less real. It's you? It was you the whole time? Dude, that's stuck in there today. I woke up, and I don't know why, but again, that's just stuck in there. You the whole time? Potentially one of the greatest movies made of all time. Like, that's gonna go down in history. They're gonna, like, you know, where they're like being like, oh, let's preserve the best humanity has to offer. They're definitely putting 2025 War of the Worlds in there. They're definitely putting 2025 War of the Worlds in that vault. Can't imagine them putting things like, oh, I don't know, Lord of the Rings, any of the fucking lame nerd shit. War of the Worlds 2025. Generational greatness right there. That is just like, that's gonna go down in history. What the fuck numbers are you even pressing on? Are you even aware of what you're doing? Why are you just staring at me? I don't like it. I don't want it. You can keep it. Man, it kind of sucks because, again, I know that technically all those little, like, $80 and fucking me, and all those little fuck me. Can you imagine checking out and your, like, cashier just starts speaking to you in tongue? Instead of, you know, you're expecting it, like, oh, your total will be, and they just look at you. I would call an ambulance. I would probably call an ambulance. If that's how that went. Also, I feel like there's way too many times in movies where it straight up is just one of those, like, well, I would have called an ambulance. Like, even in the Mirrors movie, right? He's taking his medication and she's saying, like, look, you really shouldn't take that. You know, I wish you would, maybe you should take less of it. And then he later, like, you know, she walks away and then he screams and then she walks in and he's on the floor and he's been like, get away from me. Would you not call an ambulance under the impression that he's had a mental crash out? Like, yeah, I know that there's the whole other plot line of, like, oh, he's a disgraced officer who's trying to get reinstated and he has a drinking problem. That's why he's taking the medication to help him stop drinking and everything like that. And so I know that there's the whole, if I call an ambulance, will I harm his chances of getting reinstated? And it's like, bitch, if it's like, I mean, you could say that, but I think that's thinking too hard for this movie. But like, why would you not just like, because I feel like that happens a lot in movies where it's just like random outburst of anger. And it's like, do people not know that's like a major fucking warning sign for a lot of fucking shit that you want to get checked out immediately? Like, if somebody is acting normal and then they like suddenly just anger, right? The rage, acting odd, an extreme change in personality like that is like, they could have fucking brain damage. They could be having a mental break, but they could also be having like a physical, they could actually have like, isn't another one like a, what is it? If they played sports when younger, they could have like the repeated head trauma. They could literally have brain damage. And like so many times in the movies, it's like, I don't know what's wrong with him. Have you considered a doctor? Have you considered that perhaps maybe a medical test may, I don't know, this is really out there as a theory. This is out there as a concept. I know that this is like really digging deep, but it annoys me every time in the movies where it's just like, oh man, they're acting so weird. Have you considered getting them fucking help? Like, oh, crazy idea. Like, what if you just like, I don't know, got them checked out and got them help and shit. Crazy, I know. I'm gonna open these ones though. These are mine. Those are mine. Yum yum. I'm gonna eat them. I'm gonna eat the cards. I'm gonna put them in my ass. I'm gonna do a magic trick. Gonna put card out my ass. Is this your card? Oh yeah. Yay! The downside of like opening new packs is like the fact that instead of opening fast, it takes forever now because all of them are new. And it's like, hey, you haven't got this. 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 And it's like, yeah, no, I know I haven't gotten it before. It interrupts my slot machine. I tried to play Clover Pit. I still haven't, I haven't played it again recently because I'm too scared. In the sense of, why am I so bad at it? I hate admitting I'm bad at things. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm bad at things, but I hate actively admitting this, like, no, I am actually bad at it. Like, in a way where I don't know how to improve. Because 9 times out of 10, right? I feel like, again, it's the curse of the bloodline. I swear, somewhere I could go back and we could look at the family tree and somewhere it's like that motherfucker. Because why is it, if you're like, everyone in my family has, like, you know, it has bad luck. It just feels like at some point some asshole on the line broke a mirror that was like, whoops, that's actually the mirror that fucks up your bloodline for like generations. And it's like, what the fuck? Dude, why are you doing that? Because literally it feels like everyone around me has good luck except if they're related. Like, Jesse has better luck than me in most things. But you know who doesn't have better luck than me? My brother. And it's like, okay, so it feels like that in so many ways where it's just like, okay, well, everyone around me has better luck except those related to me. So who in my bloodline just made it so that gambling isn't fun? Who in my bloodline decided to ruin gambling for me? That's just very mean. Why do you mean you've just cut me out of having a whole dysfunction? Because it is at that point where it's like, I don't want to touch the slot machines. Because I know I would lose. You know what? Fuck it. You could actually have that because that's only like a grade 4. Howdy, howdy, pomegranate. Hi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I finally have... I don't like the way this is laid out. I want more shelving, but like no space. But like more space equal more rent. Don't want pay rent. I'm going to commit tax fraud. That's what this game makes me feel. It's like, why would I tell truth? Me commit rent. That's what I do. Actually, good point. Do I pay any taxes? Like, I guess in game it doesn't make sense to. But like, where does the tax come out? Because I was under the impression that you paid taxes on profits. But like at no point is any of the bills labeled like, oh, these are your taxes. So do I pay taxes? I be slightly unwell, but getting there. I be thinking about how I hate in movies when they're just like, oh my god, my partner has brain injuries. That's crazy. And then don't do anything else. They're just like, oh, that's crazy. Also, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hydrate, I have Bluey. I need to wake up. Also, does anybody else randomly, like in the same vein that it's like I woke up and I randomly had like, it was you? The same way I've got that in my head. Does anybody else, how do I put this down? I don't want this. Don't want in hand. Yeah, I need to caffeinate. I need caffeinated beverages to make me feel alive. Because I am feeling unwell. Because I have awoken diseased. I have been afflicted with the plague. I've come down with the plague. Wah. Wah. Dude, I gotta get the Destinkifier 5000 if I had money. It would be great. I wish I had money so I could get the Destinkifier 5000. Fuck it, I'm making my shop bigger. Did I even pay my bills? Okay, I've already paid my bills. Good. I usually try to pay my bills first thing. Oh! What am I meant to do with this? What is this? What the hell am I even meant to put here? What the fuck? What the hell? I can't even put a chair in here. It's like the fucking, I mean, you could put a chair in there and then you could make like the card playing equivalent of a cuck chair where you just sit in the corner and watch everyone else play games. Like when you're in timeout and you have to like watch everyone else on like, you know, play outside. That's but I don't have the ability to buy a couch, do I? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think there's any couches in here. No. Also, is this literally what I think it is, where you just put the boxes in and it opens the packs for you? So you could just, like, automate your gambling? Is that really what that is? Is that just automated gambling? Dude, I regret making my shop bigger so badly. Like, it literally has given me nothing. I have no benefit to this. Literally all I have is a cuck corner now. That's all I get. A fucking cuck corner. Oh wow, I'm so glad I have a little cuck corner now in my shop. Isn't that great? Don't you guys love when you like upgrade, you spend like 1,800 AUD for a cuck corner in your shop? Would that be a sell though? If a shop had like the corner where, you know, you don't want to play, can't play or whatever, you could just like, would you go to sit in the cuck chair in the card shop? Or would you be like, nah, not for me, you know? I feel like I would be like, not for me if it's in the corner like that. Like in the cuck corner, not. But like an actual like couch just there so I can like witness, that doesn't sound that bad. Corner for introvert? Yeah, that's a cuck. That's just like, I actually don't know. I'm not, like, literally, I'm not... The whole idea of it confuses me. I don't even really like watching sports or anything like that in the sense of it's like, why watch if I could do it myself? So, like, the idea of, like, taking something like that and being like, why would I fuck my wife when I could watch someone else do it? And it's like, do you just, like... Like, my brain immediately goes, like, do you just hate your wife and you don't want to be the one to do it, but you still want to be there? But then at the same time, like, why would you want to, like, what would you not just not? Like, you know what, like, I don't understand the vibe of cucks. Like, I don't get it. Like... I understand, like, yeah, but like, I don't understand it. I don't think I want to understand it either. It's one of those ones where it's like, you know what? I don't think I'm prepared to go down the articles of like, what is a cuck and why do they do it? Like, I don't think I'm old enough to like, I think I need to be a little bit older before I learn about that stuff. I think that's out of my grasp because again, I just don't understand. Like, again, I'm the kind of person who I don't want to watch sports because why would I watch it if I could just find a way to play? I know that it's not the same, but that's the feeling I get of like, I'd rather just do it. I also, like, as for much as I watch some esports things, for the most part, I only watch the few of them that I think would be interesting because, yeah, the rest of the time it's just like, yeah, I'd rather just play the game. I'd rather just boot up the game and play the game than spend my time watching somebody else play the game. So, is that thunder? Oh yeah, it would be. I look at my phone and it's like, severe thunderstorm warning. And it's like, oh, okay. Damn, how severe? It's a little rain. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hail again. Thank God. Because it's like 9 o'clock. And it's like... Yeah, it'll be good, but it'll be gone before my partner has to drive home, thank God. Because if it is Haley, yeah, I don't want to be one of the people posting on Reddit being like, damn. Gonna have to contact the insurance and get them to pay for a new windscreen, or that I thought that it wouldn't be me. As it's like, you know, smashed fucking windscreen, and it's like, what is this? Is this just an empty box that's been sitting there? It's like a crusty sock, but a box equivalent. I made profit! I need to buy him the next upgrade so I can actually do something with that space. 2,100. Oh God! I guess I could put this over here, and then when they're over here, it might spray some of them. Can I afford the big one? There's like a big scent thing. It's like the Centinator 4000 or something. Auto scent G5 3. Why the fuck is everything so expensive? What are these prices, dude? What the hell? What? the... That's crazy. Do they know that you can get those little wool things from wool, like, you know... Do they not realize that you could just, like, you know... Get the things and they sit on your wall and they're like 20 bucks. They go on special a lot too from like Big W, not Big W, Woolworths is what I'm thinking of. Probably Big W too. I got one in the kitchen. Cause it sits above where the bin is so that if the bin has stinkies in it, it doesn't smell too stinky. And it was like 20 bucks or some shit like that. Not that expensive. Just say put batteries in it and it sprays shit every now and then. Covers the smell of my stinky ass bird. It doesn't, it's not close enough to him to do that. He still smells like a stinky ass bird. He's still stinky. He will always be stinky every day. Every day he wakes up and he's like, yep, I'm stinky. Every day he wakes up, like, he doesn't get, like, weighted on hand and foot, and he's like, oh my god, my life's awful, I have to scream because God has forsaken me, and it's like, dude, literally, I'm about to feed you, I'm about to give you, like, I'm about to take care of every need you have. Some of us have to do that ourselves. Anyway, I'm constantly dehydrated. I'm not very good at doing that myself. I'm not very good at doing my- Stop buying stuff! How am I supposed to- If you keep buying all of the stock, then I have to restock, and then I have my money go down, and I know money go back up after money go down, but money go down and make sad. Make crime and money go down. Me no want money go down, me want money go up. Stop make money go down, make money go up. Don't enter my store unless you're buying $500 worth of shit. Holy shit, there's nearly a line out the door. That guy's gotta get faster. Ooh, that had something in there that I could sell. Some of those look like they might be worth money. Many customer, yeah, but cashier is slow. Yes, I know there's a thunderstorm. Oh, it updated. Dude, it's fucking funny. I don't know if anybody, it looks like fucking, it's just comical because it looks like a really bad version. Like, it's actually official, right? But it kind of looks like the bad, like at the, you know how in news, I don't know, like that's why they look like that. But you know how like in shows and things like that, or like movies, they'll have like the person in front of the screen being like, oh, and there's a massive storm incoming, like the Twisters vibe, right? I didn't like Twisters. I gotta watch the old one. I started watching it, but then I fell asleep, so like I didn't watch it. But I feel like I should watch the old one. No, get away from me. Poor bitch. Don't fucking... Dude, I don't know why, but I just remember the one time that my brother was playing, there's like Roblox, and in Roblox they made gambling for children. So, which is not, that's not the amazing thing, right? That's just standard. But, no, they have case opening simulators for like Counter-Strike, where literally the whole thing is you sit there and you open fake Counter-Strike cases. That's it, that's the whole fucking game. You open the, basically, you open the fake case, you get item, you sell item to open more fake case. And there was, I can't remember what the exact thing was, but I just remember, they get like, it's kind of concerning because in there is very clearly, like, people who are young, right? Because it's fucking Roblox. And then you get them and they're just like, asking for basically advice on how to get into like how to, I can't remember what it was, but it was like basically gambling, like actual gambling, right? Oh, I can't get like, and then they'd be like asking for advice, and then people are like actually trying to give advice stupidly. I think that's not very nice, and you should not do that, quite frankly, but whatever. It's not really whatever, but But it is just so alarming when they're just like, oh yeah, I'm not old enough to do that yet. And it's like, yeah, fucking clearly we're on Roblox. Why are people giving each other gambling? Like, not fake gambling, like actual, like, betting on, like, football levels of gambling. Like, actual gambling. Anyway, one time my brother was just, like, calling someone brokey in the chat over and over and over and over and again, basically. Everything, like... And it was just very funny. Because it's that clear thing of, number one, I pray to God that that's a kid. Because if not, because obviously if people are giving actual, like, advice and being like, yeah, my real portfolio's worth, that's no longer your kid territory. You're probably like, you know, and being like my wife, and it's like, I hope you're just role-playing weirdly on the internet, but at the same time, like, it's like, yeah. But yeah, I just remember it was very funny to me. Saves going horse gambling in GA San Andreas, and now it's all noises, lights like poker machines. Yeah, Pit breakers, I don't have an auto spoiler for the Roblox card. No, it was literally like, they kept just being like, this is why it was so funny. This is because he kept spamming case battles. So, which, if you don't know what it basically, all of you open the cases, right? You all buy the cases, you all go into the cases, and one wins all, right? It's either underdog, so the person with the lowest at the end wins all of it, or the person with the highest at the end wins all of it. So, if you just get, like, for example, if you get a knife, then it's like, you basically get everything else that somebody else spun on that case, you get it. That's yours now. So it's like very, like, and they just get nothing, obviously. So, but he kept spamming, like, ridiculously expensive case battles in this, which has a fake currency, right? It's a fake currency to buy the fake cases in the fake gambling simulator. And then he kept spamming it and being like, haha, why no one join? Why do I, haha, you're, like, he was being like, oh, you're all broke in the fake gambling simulator, right? Because no one's joining his, like, you know, $1 million gambling in the fake gambling simulator. And he just spamming the chat calling everyone else broke. So then my brother just started calling him broke. And he broke it. He broke it, like, his logic just died. Because basically 90% of his messages became unreadable because Roblox was censoring them. Because my brother at the time, I think, had like $2 because he just, like, opened it. And so he just started spamming that it's like, nah, you're actually broke. And he was just calling the person, calling everyone, and it was, yeah, and it just devolved into, like, you know, and it's that crazy thing of, there is no good ending, right? Because on one hand, that's a kid. That's crazy. I feel like any kid being, like, losing it because somebody who has, like, $2 of fake in-game currency is calling you broke. That's, like, that's not good. And then, at the same time, if that's, like, not a small child in Roblox gambling simulator, it's just that thing of, like, there is no good ending. Every possibility of this is bad. And also very funny. But no, I do think that, I don't know, man. I feel like it's one of those cases of, you know, when you try to get rid of something so badly so it makes it even worse. I feel like there's so many things where it's like, because we made this big deal out of it, when it really wasn't, like, it made it more attention to it. It gave it this, like, forbidden quality, I think, almost. Because, like, especially for video games, being like, oh, you can't have loot boxes because that's gambling. I feel like that just made it more wanted, right? And I feel like half the time, the loot boxes that were available weren't even that bad. So then you got rid of all the ones, and then brought them back anyway, but you got rid of all the ones that were harmless and only left behind the ones that weren't. Because you just, it's like this, it's like, because it's like, oh, you can't have Overwatch loot boxes because that's gambling and that's bad. And then all that's left in that is fucking like Counter-Strike levels, and it's like, that one's actually bad. And although it's like that whole thing of, it's like, I feel like it's also a case of, I think that what also was crazy to me was going through it, and Roblox is a hellhole. I think that there are some fun things on Roblox. I think that there are... I don't think that it's an irredeemable piece of shit of a site, in the sense of if it was run by people who you didn't feel the need to say check their hard drive every 3 seconds. If it was run by people who it's not, like, if it wasn't run by who it's run by, and it actually had moderation, I think it would be fine, right? I don't think that it's on its own irredeemable. There are fun experiences and creations on Roblox. But like, Jesus fuck, dude, there's some shit on there that just makes you go, I don't think even Steam would allow this. Like, I think even Steam would be like, nah, that's like not great. That would not be vetted. It's crazy. It's crazy. Where the fuck am I looking for? Oh, in the wrong store. That's why I'm confused. That's why I'm confused. I'm buying the wrong items. Eepers. Because I still keep meaning to try the one... What is it called? I can't remember it, but it's like an underwater one. Like, it's underwater... and there's a fish, and I think people want to fuck it, but I'm not entirely sure. But I saw a lot of questionable fan art about the fish. So, god damn it, I just want to man the counter. You're too slow. Get out of my way, bitch. Get out of here. And I keep meaning to try that one. I think it's a roguelike, but it's like you go in and you have to like stealth your way through the underwater bits. And it's got monsters and stuff in it or something like that. Dude, you gotta stop being stinky. You could put sunglasses on and be like, I'm cool. You still need to shower. Nobody cares. How much, dude? I've been watching, like, again, lots of videos on the side while I play this game on every other day. But it's like, what's the deal with Wicked in general, right? I have literally, again, I have no interest in it.
Big dog.
Howdy, Mahama.
So I'm just here to check in
Big
and
EP.
bail like my dad when he left to get some ciggies. Careful with the card crack. They will
That's
consume
fair.
you. All right.
I will consume them,
Time
actually.
to
I need
nut and
fiber.
run.
You mean nut is in, like, you know, bolt and nut, right? Also, missed opportunity to say nut and bolt. I feel like that would have been funnier if you had to be like, it's time to nut and bolt. I feel like that would have been a good one. What is it? Welcome in, Mr. Bullet. Welcome in. I don't know if I ever said welcome in. I've been a very, very bad streamer. I was gonna say recently, and then it's like, So I'm good. It's like, we'll just leave that there. We'll elaborate on that one. We'll just leave that. We'll just leave that. Do I have? Man, everything's so fucking expensive. I just want. Also, it's so unfair because I want to make a pretty store, right? I want my shop to be pretty. And then they keep being like, oh, by the way, do you want your shop to be pretty? Get fucked. Like, it's so unfair. Do I have any cards in here that are good? I could have sworn I got cards that were worth grading. Did I not get any cards that are worth grading? Oh, I didn't really get any cards that are worth grading. Fuck it, I'll send them out anyway. I could have sworn there was cards that I wanted to get graded. But there mustn't be. What the fuck? Fuck it, I'm just sending cards because I don't know, I feel like I should. Even though now I'm doing it, I feel like I shouldn't. Because on one hand, well, I feel like I should. Now this is going to be taken up, and that's a slot taken up for 12 fucking days. Because it takes so long to grade the cards for some fuck-ass reason. Because they have to use them as fucking tissues. Because you send them out, and there's nothing wrong with them. And then you get them back, and it's like, oh yeah, I used it to wipe my ass. So it's like a low-quality one now. And it's like, but it was almost pristine when I sent it. And I was like, yeah, but like, that was before I used it to wipe my cheeks. Hang on, what the fuck am I doing? I know math! I know math! Wait, no I don't. Wait. There we go. Who's faster? You know what I mean? It really is starting to feel like that whole who's faster. Me or the cashier that's meant to be slow? I don't know, man. I think it's the level 1 cashier sometimes. What the fuck was that? Something was banging outside. I'm gonna ignore that. I probably should check that, because last time that happened, the window closed slightly and the air conditioning nearly blew up. Because my balcony has like windows on it, and then the air conditioning unit's out there though, so it like hotboxes it, nearly blows it the fuck up if I like don't. So I'm gonna be right back actually. Be right back. Okay, I'll actually be right back in a moment. I'm just gonna, check something. Storm's turning up early. I thought it was meant to turn up later. Yeah, I can start complaining that it's hot. I apologize, but I'm gonna have to just sweat. It's windy enough that the window won't stop blowing, and that's what's banging. And I don't want to risk the window, like, swinging in the breeze and smashing. So I have to close the window, but if I close the window, I can't have the air conditioner on. So... And it's like... Man, why the fuck the weather gotta be like this? Yeah, there's my phone's beeping again, being like, hey, by the way, there's a big storm. Make sure you, like, get everything sorted. I might actually make sure I put my phone on charge. If I saw, like, I doubt it. The only time I've ever lost power in a storm, there's only been one time. I prepare every time because it's like, you don't want to not be prepared. But it's literally a case of... The only time we've ever lost power was because the power pole fell down and they had to turn off the power until they could get somebody out there to fix it. And then obviously, since it was like really big storm conditions, there was like a lot of stuff that needed fixing. So then it took a while. But otherwise, we have not lost power unless that one occasion. But I'll charge my phone up anyway because it's got the big warnings being like, oh, this is a big storm. Gum blew your nuts off. And it's like, okay, guess I better charge my phone. I will give you $15 dues. I was almost tempted to just leave stuff open so that I could like let the breeze from the storm in, and it's like, yeah, but then that also lets the flies in, doesn't it? The flies. And then also I'd be able to be heard outside. Maybe if it's like it gets really loud, then I can open it, because then nobody would be able, it would be like the JoJo scene, you know? Do you hear something? Must have been the rain. I didn't hear anybody talking about how they don't understand what cuckoldry is, and they don't understand. And I didn't hear anyone ranting for several hours about how they don't like the mirror because, like, why are people so against getting, like... Actually, I might be smart. I was going to be not smart, but I might end stream here. Just because, again, I haven't really lost power, but in general, they advise that when it's like a lightning-y storm, that you should turn your electronics off because of the surges and shit. My lights just flickered. Man, I wanted to play Card Shop Sim! I wanted to play Card Shop Simulator! God damn, that's so rude! Do they not understand? But I'm probably gonna end stream here so I could turn my computer off. But again, thank you everybody for dropping in. I apologize. I wanted to stream for another hour, but yeah, it's probably best just to turn it off. Just like I said, I know it's probably fine, but why risk it? You know? Yeah, it's probably fine, but why risk, like... I can't afford, if any part of my computer decides to be like, yeah, I'm heading out, then I'd kind of be screwed. But thank you everybody for joining. I was trying to find someone to raid, but I might just end because again, I just want to turn it off. It's been like flickies. But yeah, thank you. I hope you all stay safe and hydrated and eat yummy food. And until next time,